I fucking hate this. This country is it's all brown. I fucking hate this. Pakis and Arabics, leave.
Hey, turn the camera off. See what happens.
You're in trouble.
Stupid.
I got the plate number.
Hey,
Yeah.
want me to get her
No. He's a racist. He's telling me to get a because I'm brown. He's telling me. Tell him it's a camera here. Hey, he's a fucking racist. He's telling me to go out because I'm brown. He's a piece of shit. I'm calling cops now.
Why are y'all coming on the bus musty at 8 a.m. in the morning, bro? 8 a.m. in the morning. Your armpits stink. Your breath stink.
They made,
Why?
They made a mistake.
This is not fucking country.
Yeah.
This is not India or something, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a
Yeah.
crazy person.
No,
This is
no.
like insane to me.
Yeah.
Hey yo, Canadians, quick question. In the past year or so, what ethnicity has majority of your Uber drivers been? How about your delivery drivers? Your local food chef? How about your local security? Your grocery store cashier? How about your bank teller? Well, if all these people were overwhelmingly Indian, you might be experiencing some Indian fatigue. Oh, well, freeze. What is Indian fatigue, you ask? A growing sense of frustration and exhaustion felt by many Canadians, including people from a variety of ethnic backgrounds, in response to disruptive behaviors or controversial practices associated with a certain segments of the Indian immigrant community. Okay, so in this video, we're going to be reacting to all the crazy crash outs on Indians, what causes Indian fatigue, how Indians feel about Indian fatigue, and are Indians racist? You know what I mean? But first, let me read this article right here. I thought this was a very interesting article. It got a lot of likes on social media. Canadians went from the most chill people to active racial nationalists in a few short years. All it took was living with Indians. Canadians are fed up. And on this sign right here, you see in front of Tim Hortons, there's a white guy in a Santa hat with a sign that says, "Whites are 6% of the world. Do not fund your replacement. Don't shop brown. Be racist or go extinct." So a lot of these people feel like they're going extinct. A lot of these white people feel like they're going extinct, I guess. You know what I mean? So it's pretty crazy, you know what I mean? It has 10 million views, 100,000 likes, 5,000 reposts. You know what I mean? That's just to give you a gist of what we're about to get into. But we're gonna see both sides of it right now. We're gonna see how Indians feel about it, and yeah, let's get straight into these videos. First, we're gonna react to some of the crash outs, and we also have a video from Toronto Unfiltered. You guys make sure you go subscribe to Toronto Unfiltered. It's called "Indian Fatigue: The Issue Spreading Across the World." This is not just a Canadian issue anymore, people. This is a whole wide world issue, and we're gonna get straight into that, bro. But let's react to these crash outs.
I hate this. This country is it's all brown.
Now, this guy is not just racist to Indians. You know what I mean? A lot of these people are not just racist to Indians. That's what you have to realize. When people are truly racist, they're racist to everybody that's not a part of their nation. So this Indian fatigue may bring out the real true racism in some people. But I feel like some of this stuff is just outbursts due to frustration. They see a lot of Indians in the workplace. They feel like it's unfair. You know what I mean? The place they once lived was an unfair place. So I'm not saying it's okay to be racist, but at the same time, I'm saying I understand. You know what I mean?
I hate this.
But this guy is just a drunk, belligerent racist. We've all met people like this before in the bar.
And Arabics, leave.
Yeah, that guy's a douchebag. See this one. Check the next one.
Hey, turn the camera off. See what happens.
You're in trouble.
Stupid.
I got the plate number.
Hey,
Yeah.
want me to get her and fucking kill anybody? No. Hey, turn the camera off. See what happens.
You're in trouble.
Stupid.
Canadian students harass Indian man, damages his car, then humps it.
I got the plate number.
Hey,
Yeah.
want me to get her and fucking kill anybody? No.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
You knew the place.
Yo, why is he doing that with his tongue, bro? What type of zesty shit is that?
Can you call 911?
Your squad's pulling up.
They're making trouble. Saying Indians, facts.
What are you gonna do, AirPods? Stay back, man.
For him.
Stay back.
So what do we say? Why did you approach like that?
Because you're No. Shut up.
Why did you approach like that?
Hey, who you recording? No, I won't say anything back.
Your whole time.
Hey, you know what's
you're
not
in recording.
Hey, you know
whole
what's
time.
Hey, shut up, big nose. You know what's not illegal to go in front of your vehicle and hump you? I didn't touch you, did I? Did I touch you? Yes or no?
You banged my car.
No, I didn't touch
It's
you.
broken.
No.
I got your license
Did
plate.
I touch you?
I got your license plate.
Hey, big nose. Did I touch you? Did I touch you? Yes or no?
Does Canadians really have racists like that? This guy looks like one of the American, what do you call those guys with the Confederate flags? These guys look like those guys that ride around and used to jump on, you know what I mean? Hang up the black people, rope up the black people. This is crazy.
Answer my question, you fucking
You're
idiot.
in record.
Did I answer you?
Live.
I don't care from recording.
Live.
You got a free phone, you
Yeah.
fucking you stupid
And once again, these guys are calling them the N-word, you know what I mean? It seems like they're not just racist to Indian people. Indian people are just getting all the backlash because they're everywhere, you know what I mean?
Oh my god, don't do that.
This guy is a weirdo. This guy's humping the car. What the?
Allah, you are gay.
What the?
What the fuck are you doing? Get away from my car.
Call police.
Karen in Tim Hortons is mad because the staff is Indian and I was walking into the store. She blowed on me because the customers are also Indians.
What's the fact?
The fact is that they're all Indians.
Stop being racist.
Why did they all get jobs? And why did they...
Because you guys don't work. That's why we get the jobs.
What? Say that again?
She wasn't expecting that right there, bro. These guys are getting comfortable. They're learning the lingos and they learn how to diss people properly. Before, they weren't that saucy. Now they're getting some sauce. They've been here for a minute. They're standing up for themselves. They're the majority now. They're not scared of anybody now, you know what I mean? But is this racist if it's true though? Is something that's true, could something that's true be racist at the same time? If they're getting all the jobs and every Tim Hortons and not every, but 90 or 80 to 90% of the people getting these employment jobs are all Indian. Is it racist?
Yeah, now you won't understand anything. Why are you being racist?
I'm not racist.
Yeah, you are being racist.
I'm not racist.
He's a racist. He's telling me to get a because I'm brown. He's telling me. Tell him it's a camera here. Hey, he's a fucking racist. He's telling me to go out because I'm brown. He's a piece of shit. I'm calling cops out. You don't know me. I'm here.
He started out business. He said I'm him.
I'm here. Come.
He said I'm him, bro. I never seen an Indian man say that before. He said I'm him. He's ready to fight. He said I'm him. Moving like he's holy.
Piece of yeah, balls, come out.
Yo.
You know me?
The man said you Canadian piece of shit, bro. The audacity, bro. Holy shit.
You know me? I'm not here, okay? I'm not a Canadian. I'm an Indian, Punjabi. Don't fuck with us, okay? Hey, what do you want me to do? Okay, take video. Hey, see, take video. Take this, clear. Zoom it. Zoom here. Zoom it here. Zoom here. Zoom. Hey, this is for you. Zoom here.
Allah, you are gay.
Zoom here. Zoom. See? You want to see it? You want to see it or no? You're pussy. Hey.
Yo, the man popped off his shit. That is crazy. That is wild crazy, bro.
Hey boy, come here. You don't only take video, you call cops. That's the you don't call cops. Yeah, can you push? Burn. That's burn. I'm here. I'm coming for you, okay? I know you had that fight.
Bro, Pranjit was ready to pop off, bro. You guys gotta be careful out here, bro. Be careful. The Indians are frustrated too. The Indians are having Canadian fatigue. You know what I mean? They're ready to lock off the place and call the whole place India, bro. Let's play a couple videos. See how these.
It feels like racism against Indians has reached a whole new level. Like, it started off with just racist comments online, but eventually people started taking it seriously. Like, I remember when the whole Air India crash happened, people in the comment sections were literally celebrating because it was Indian people in there. Now we're at the point where attacks are happening.
That's crazy. To celebrate when Indian people die is crazy. That's next level racism.
Happening in person because people are Indian. Like, I remember just hearing about the 6-year-old attack in Ireland. Another attack happened in Ireland right after that. And now there's even an attack in LA. I mean, I literally live in Southern California. Like, am I supposed to be afraid to go?
See, that's the crazy part about it. Some people listen to the jokes and this and that, and then there's people with mental health that act on it, that think it's okay to do certain stuff, right? Black people been through it too, so it is what it is, right? We, like, especially in Canada, everybody that's immigrants, we all had our time and been through it. And I mean, when our people migrated here, so hey.
Out now? To some, it might seem like I'm overreacting, but at what point is enough?
Well, our people never migrated here in millions and billions, bajillions, you know what I mean? We didn't lock off the place like how you guys lock off the place at the same time too. But like I said before, it's not even your fault, it's the government's fault. It's you know what I mean? It's not the Indians' fault, it's the government's fault. They're the ones who put this whole thing in play to, you know what I mean? Monopolize the system.
I have family members. I have a dad, I got a mom, I got brothers. Any of those attacks could have literally happened to them. I don't know though, I've just been seeing the Indian racism build up for so long, and I've always wanted to say something, but it honestly feels like there's nothing that can be done about it. You can't plead with people that are being racist on the internet. You'll never win. Social media apps gotta do a better job at cracking down on racism. Like, there has to be some type of repercussion.
Have you experienced racism as an Indian person in Canada?
Yeah, I mean, I'm born here, so it's like, I consider myself Canadian, but of course my parents have Indian roots. Yeah, I've noticed like the upwards trend of it recently, like on not just Reddit, like Instagram, some places like Snapchat, Twitter, stuff like that. I think it's becoming like more common, but also it's like a meme at this point, like using Tim Hortons or something like that. I'm sure you've seen those. But like at a point it's funny, but at a certain point it's like, are you doing it for a laugh or do you actually mean it? So that's where it, like you're treading the line where it's like, if you keep going towards like the laughter part of it, eventually it's going to become a reality where people are picking up on it and they're like, it's actually causing racism. But here's the thing, like no one's actually, like, I haven't seen it in person before.
Oh, it's only online?
Yeah, it's only online. Like you'll never see anyone actually come up to you and be like, you know, like
say something rude.
Yeah, say something rude or anything like that. I've only come across, nice people.
Yeah, so he says it's only online, but I'm pretty sure it's not only online, bro. The way it's going right now, there's people lashing out, but at the same time, there's not people lashing out in a high amount. But let's go to this video from Toronto Unfiltered. They have a really good video. Let's react to that.
You have a passport does not just because you have a passport does not make you Canadian. Many people from India living in the country that don't share our values, our culture, or our history. They live in isolated enclaves, speak their own languages, fly foreign flags, and raise their kids with values disconnected from Canadian society. That's not assimilation, it's occupation by culture. They benefit from our systems, public sector jobs, welfare, and diversity quotas, but give nothing back to the soul of this nation. No shared heritage, no loyalty to Canadian traditions, just entitlement and identity politics. They're in Canada, but they're not Canadian. And pretending otherwise is a lie that is tearing apart this country.
Do you feel like the Indians come here, take over our culture, maybe you guys don't think it's our culture or whatever, Canadian culture? Do you feel like Indians come here, take over Canadian culture and don't give anything back and just take, and they don't respect the culture? Do you think they look at Canadian as just a money grab? And just, you know?
Hey, where did all the Canadians go? The GTA does not look like Canada anymore. It's more like the third world countries out there. Now, when I say Canadians, I mean Canadians, not like color of their skin. The people that adopted the Canadian culture. This can be all races, including white people, brown people, black people.
That's what I've been saying too.
yellow people, I don't know how many colors there are. As long as they adapted the Canadian culture, they're not pushing some third world country kind of, behavior, that's good. Right now I'm in Caledon, and Caledon is also becoming Little India, I guess. And I don't want that. I just want to be in Canada because this is Canada. And I love Indian people. Obviously, I'm Indian. Well, I'm born here. My parents are Indian. But the truth is, as long as they don't adapt the Canadian ways, it just looks dumb. I've been to India. I don't want that to be over here. Sure, it's okay for like a month because I was there for a month. Like I can adapt to that style. But when you come here, I want to go back to Canada. Anyway.
Oh, I just took in too. This guy is an Indian. I thought this guy was white. He's Indian. His name is Official Jesse Singh.
Let me know. What do you all think about this? Where should I go? Caledon. Yeah, Caledon's not that great. Maybe Caledon East. But yeah, where is it where it's more Canadian culture? Doesn't matter the culture, like their background, as long as it's Canadian.
This video goes out to the people that tell me that I and other Canadians have to learn to accept the new way of doing things. We have to start taking jobs for less money. We have to stop being so demanding on work conditions. We have to learn how to settle for less. I say fuck you. Okay, I say fuck you. We spent years and years and years fighting for the lifestyle that we have in this country. We spent years struggling to get rates and wages up to where they should be, trying to get minimum wage increased all the time, and it's still not anywhere near high enough, but we're still working on it. A lifestyle is not something you're gifted, it's something that you work hard and you fight for, and we've reached this pinnacle in our lives, and you want us to dial it back because other people that are coming here are prepared to do that? Fuck you. I ain't dialing shit back. Shouldn't have to.
My God, this is so funny. Their actions have brought the biggest downfall for each and everyone who was living there peacefully, were also born and brought up. Now, I don't care about the people who are actually being brought up over here according to the Western standards. It's the people like us, the immigrants who came into this country and never decided to change ourselves. Ever. We just went ahead and told ourselves like, what a piece of shit I was back home. I'm gonna be the same piece of shit over here and bring everyone down. Today, the scenario is that no one actually bloody likes Indian people. You walk around somewhere, they see you with a bad eye because they know that we people are criminals, we people are the scammers.
That's pretty drastic. I feel like that's pretty drastic. I don't look at Indian people like that, you know what I mean? Maybe some people do, but hey, some people look at every race that's not their race as something bad too at the same time. You know what I mean?
And we people are a piece of shit because anywhere we go, we make the biggest mess possible, bring everyone down who has been into these Western countries, have built them up from the scratch. And why do I say that? Because I'm an immigrant myself. I'm an Indian myself. And whoever listening this, like, no, you don't give a fuck about it because how you used to treat people back home, the smaller communities. Have you forgotten that? You never used to sit with them, eat with them, talk with them, what your government and private schools were like? And you're complaining here that people are racist towards you. They are not racist, they are real with you. They have to show your ground because you are bloody not gonna change. It's for everyone, man. It is so hard for me that I'm also filtered out in this, and it's okay. Because again, once you make a perception of things, things become bad. I'm not saying anything about the people who are doing amazing over here, trying to adjust, learning the norms, guiding themselves up to the better future, but it's for the people who are always the troublemakers, and these are the ones that have been imported into a garbage sector. They're everywhere, man. And I'm so pissed because it's my people itself like that tend to come forward and behave in a way that they are kings because they came forward before us. They actually go ahead and rob us. They cheat with us, don't pay us the wages, treat us like shit. So imagine what's gonna happen with you. You think you just gonna be safe doing all of this? Your karma is also coming, guys. If you do not change, you just bring your bullshit over here. Congratulations, everyone is gonna hate on you. We'll see in another 5 or 6 years what's gonna happen. You're so proud of your community itself that they are doing good and this and that. We'll see how many people are gonna go and help you. Because at the end of the day, everyone in these Western countries, they just work for themselves and their families. There's no one else. They're not gonna help you. If you're just relying on those things just because you belong to the same community and the part.
That's facts, bro. That's, you see, that's the thing about their culture too. Like, they a bunch of them move into one house. Like Western people, we're not doing that, bro. We feel uncomfortable with a lot of people. Like, you know what I mean? Our goal is to have our own shit, you know what I mean? Not live with our moms and dads till we're like 50 years old, you know what I mean? And continue that cycle.
Congratulations, you are the biggest piece of hope this helps.
Yeah, bro. So I have another video too we're gonna go into. It's of a lady saying anti-black racism in Indians. This is a deep dive into the roots of Indian racism.
But Indian people are coming for me in my comments, and so I know I'm on the right track with what I'm saying. But what I want to talk about in this specific video is Indian people and anti-black racism specifically. So whether this is within the country of India, or whether this is when Indian people immigrate to any part of the world, whether it be on the African continent, in North America, South America, wherever, Indian people have. And again, I'm not saying every single Indian person, but I'm talking about Indian people generally, our society, our culture, the belief systems that Indian people hold, etc. Indian people are extremely, extremely racist, especially towards black people. And if you take a black person who has been around Indian people for any period of time, black people pick up on this. It's something that is...
You see, that's facts. That's facts. My first viral TikTok, my first controversial TikTok was about the same thing. Some guy said, let me go to it.
I'm gonna keep it real with the black community. A lot of brown uncles don't like you. Sit on the tables, they talk.
No shit, Sherlock. But let me tell you a secret, Cody. The feeling is mutual. So Ramahamathan thought he was breaking some news to the man them. Fam, we've been doing that growing up. Our parents taught us, yo, these people don't like you, you know what I mean? But obviously we have to go into society and act like everything's all good. But fam, we've been knowing y'all didn't like us, and the feeling is mutual. It's no big deal, fam. We're a thick-skinned people, fam. Even in school growing up, I realized that the brown kids are way more protective of their women than the white guys. The white guys, they'll be like, okay, once she goes black, she'll never go back type shit. But the brown guys, they'll watch them. They'll give them looks. They'll look at you in your face, look at them in their face. They'll pre the whole scene. You know what I mean? They'll go talk to them after and type shit. You know what I mean? Fam, you don't like me, men are like you. Nobody's trying to beg for out here anyways. And in this economy, to be frankly honest, you're the last people we should be worrying about. The white people want you out of here worse than they want black people out here at this point. You know what I mean? And that's just crazy. Who would have ever thought they wanted somebody out of this country more than black people? The brown people took that whole position right now.
Bro, I made this like, what, a year and a half ago now? And this is still an ongoing thing.
Every time I go on social media, they're complaining about brown people are taking all the jobs. They're taking up all the schools, all the space. Y'all are the new black people. And another thing, why are black people always a topic of discussion at the dinner table? Like, I don't get it. Are we like and imagine homeboys talking about, he's like, they're sitting around talking about black people. They don't like black people.
You know what I mean? Let's check out the comments. Brown uncles don't even like deodorant. You guys kill me, bro. He thought he was telling us a secret. Yeah, like black people, we know, like nobody, you know? I'm not saying no, we know nobody likes us, but we like, bro, black people have been through enough to know, like, bro, people are racist, bro. Like, bro, it's not that, you know?
Is this happening near you?
But yeah, let's go.
This is not a secret. Whether you're talking to, say African students who study in India, which there are African students who are there, or whether you're talking about, say, Kenyans. There's a large population of Kenya that are Indian people that have immigrated to that country, or South Africa, or Canada, or, the United States, whatever. But Black people pick up on Indian people's racism because it is quite apparent. It's something that that is there. It's obvious. So I'm just going to give you an example of me, my family, and the Indian people in South Africa. When I grew up there, I spent the first 12 years of my life under apartheid. So we had servants, maids, cooks, gardeners, etc. And all of these people were Africans. They were Black people. And all of the Indians in South Africa had servants. Okay, they were all Black. Now, how were these servants treated? They were treated as subhuman. They were not considered to be human beings with feelings. They drank out of different cups. So Indian people would not share their table with the servants, who were an integral part of their household. They took care of their children. They drove them everywhere. They cooked for them. But they had to eat off of separate dishes. They could not sit on the furniture. They, if say for example, when we left our home and we traveled, so we lived in Pietermaritzburg, we traveled to Durban on the weekends, holidays, whatever. Our maid would come with us. She was not allowed to sleep on or sit on our furniture or sleep on our furniture. So she had to sleep on the floor. These are things that all Indian people did in South Africa. And now I'm just talking about South Africa. I'm not talking about, say, when Indian people immigrate to other countries. But this is true even in first generation Indians.
So that's crazy. Indians migrated to Africa and they're enslaving Black people. Oh, that's crazy. So should we feel sorry for? So should people feel sorry for the hate they're getting, the hate they're catching? You know what I mean?
Because say if an Indian person had to marry a Black person, 9 times out of 10, that Indian person's family is going to completely disown the Indian person who married a Black person. Now, Indian people generally, they want Indian people to marry within their
like I said before too, that's a thing with white people too and Asian people too. That's the thing with all people, bro. Like bro, people in general are I feel like everybody, not everybody, but majority of people have a little bit of racism in them too, you know what I mean? Because even black moms will tell you too, oh, don't bring home a white girl, you know what I mean? Like, let's be real, you know what I mean?
You know, they want Indian people to marry other Indian people, and then they even go into like, well, they want, you know, the same caste, and they even have subcastes and all of this stuff. So, but if an Indian person marries a white person or say an Asian person, it's not considered to be as heinous of an act as if an Indian person married a Black person. So this can be tied to the caste system because, like I mentioned in my previous video, Indian people are racist towards other Indian people. And some of this is based on skin color. It's not entirely based on skin color, but there is a factor that is, that is apparent in that. So Ava DuVernay made a movie called Origin, and it's based on Isabel Wilkerson's book Caste, which somebody just pointed out. And it's very difficult for me to talk about these very heavy topics in 10 minutes. So I can't cover everything, but Indian people are inherently racist as a culture and as a society. And then within that racism, there is a hierarchy. So yes, while an Indian society might be racist towards Western people, Western culture, white people, etc. Just like Vivek Ramaswamy making that comment about how, he made all these disparaging comments about, Americans. And he was talking about white Americans, how they're not as smart and blah, blah, blah.
So Indians in general, they don't like anybody. They don't like white people, Black people. They don't like anybody outside their culture. But Black is at the bottom of the barrel. You already know. That's how it is for every culture, though. You know what I mean? They might not like this person or that person, but Black is always at the bottom of the barrel, bro. It's all good, bro. You know what I mean? Black doesn't crack, bro. Once you go Black, the ladies know that once you go Black, you'll never go back, ladies. You know what I mean?
Are not uncommon things that Indian people say within themselves. I have been privy to these conversations in whether it's, say a friend situation or extended families or just in my Indian community. These are very common beliefs that most all Indian people will espouse. They will say things like, well, white people have no culture. Their food is horrible. They just go on and on and on. But when it comes to Black people specifically, Indian people have extremely racist views about Black people. And it doesn't matter how, nice this Black person is, how educated they might be. None of those things matter. And that's why I say that a lot of Indian people, they align themselves with a very far right-wing kind of Trump ideology. So you might take somebody from, say, America, who is a Trumpster, and they espouse all these very racist views. And you could take an Indian person, and in many respects, those views are going to align because Indian people generally tend to hold very racist views. It goes back to the caste system, yes, but it also ties into other aspects. Because as I pointed out before, there are the so-called untouchables in India, and Indian people are racist towards them as well. So this is all a very, these are complicated things, and I'm just trying to do my best to share these ideas, because we are in terrible times right now in the United States and in the world generally. So I guess Indian people, if you guys want to come for me, come for me. I am not saying anything that's untrue.
She's crashing out for the thrill of it. She's telling y'all the Indians come for me. That's crazy. But yo, that's the end of this video, bro. But you guys tell me in the comments, do you feel like Indian fatigue is not fair? Do you feel like it's fair? Do you think it's valid? Do you feel like it makes sense? Do you understand Indian fatigue? Do you not understand Indian fatigue? Do you feel like people are just racist? You know what I mean? Do you feel like the Indians are getting it the worst? Do you feel like, I'll tell you what I feel like. I feel like, bro, everybody has been through it. The Indians are getting it bad right now, I guess, because the government. It all goes back to the government. The government opened the floodgates for millions and millions, bajillion, gazillion Indians to come in here. You know what I mean? If they did that with Jamaicans, other Jamaicans would be fed up with Jamaicans. Like I said before, if they did that with Asians, I'm pretty sure other Asians would be fed up with other Asians. You know what I mean? If they did that with Russians, it's the same thing. You see what I'm saying? You see the videos, you see the Indians complaining about Indians, right? So even Indians have Indian fatigue at this point. You know what I mean? But yeah, you watch this video for this long, make sure you like, you comment, subscribe. Like, I'm off of this.